Rodney Westemeier. It's a Marine Corps and United States Air Force. Independence, Corporal or E4 in the Marine Corps, and Sergeant E4 in Marine Air Force. Total of 9 years. Just wild times I had in the Corps and doing crazy stunts in the Air Force. I didn't serve in any war. I was in Vietnam era, but I didn't get to go. Better than, like I said, being a bum. Make some of my life. First wife was Chris Campbell. Met her at because she was the best friend of my sister's. Second marriage was with Ruth. Met her a long time ago, back when we were kids. She's the love of my life, I guess. Because the Marines were the best branch there was. Made men out of you. The Marine Corps recruiter come up there and said, "Do you want to go take the test?" And I said, "Yeah, let's go." I went to the Marine Corps the next day. Left family behind, but that's it. 1976, I left into the Marine Corps. Especially not ever leaving the state of Iowa until then. I thought it was going to be easy, but it ain't. It wasn't. It was hard as all get out. 18. Well, the day I turned 18, I went to the Marine Corps. Matter of fact, I sat down in L.A., California, the day I turned 18. My dad was proud. My so-called mother, yes. She thought I was crazy for going in. They didn't want to see me go in because they thought I was crazy enough to do it, and I did. Then I come back and they were all changed. I wasn't. My dad did. I had a brother that did. Two sisters. Even before all them, except for Dad. I was very proud of Dad, and that's why I think I joined. Part of it, anyway. Flew in the air by airplane. Oh, I was nervous. I mean, they treated us with high respect going out to California. Even got to see a movie star before I got in there. Yeah, I did it at MCRD, California, Oceanside, California. And it was hard. It was death. You died and you were reborn a Marine. That's the only way I can explain it. It was harder than anything you ever lived through. You could go through a concentration camp and not even taste what the Marine Corps can do. That was Jack Klugman. Even sat in his limousine with him. Graduation. Because I wanted to quit the day before graduation. And yet my drill instructor was one that turned around and told me, no, he couldn't. He said, you went through the worst part of it. Why not just continue on? Oh, at that time I turned from a boy to a man. I was a cannon cocker. And that 105 millimeter howitzer cannon expert. I blew up things. Shot. I was everything from from the lanyard all the way down to the breech, throwing rounds into the breech, setting timers on the fuses, plus all the charges in bags that you had to put into the rounds to fire them. So I did it all. Well, it started at about 4 o'clock in the morning. You didn't go to bed until about 9 o'clock at night. And you were on the go from the time you start to the time you finish. Well, you start running. They did PT before you ever did anything. Then you ate chow. Then you went back and might do more PT. But with our cannons, we went out and we just started doing exercises with them. Then we did nighttime fire. Then you had to learn how to do your night vision, get your night vision going, so you could see at nighttime. And whenever a loom went off or a round went off, you close your eyes. You don't look. till the explosion is gone, then you can open your eyes because the light will blind you from your night vision. On the ground, in tents, drink. In my opinion, great. You got 3 square meals, you got a warm bed to sleep in. Can't ask for much more than that. Anything edible. Hot. Very hot and humid, yes. Yep, we went and played in the water. Went out on a lark and went 5 miles out. They made us jump off. In over 2,000 feet of water, and you had to swim into shore. 60 guys, arm in arm. You lay on your back and just paddle in. M16, 60 caliber, 45s, bayonets a lot. Played a lot of war games. It was just a lot of fun. Bugle sticks. They're giant, look like giant Q-tips with a metal pole in between. And you had to take on your opponent, and you had to knock him off. And a scrawny guy like me, I only weighed 98 pounds soaking wet when I went in the Marine Corps. I had to take on a 6'5", 280-pound man, and I had to kick his butt, and I did. Leave the Corps. I was sad, like I lost home. I lost my family, and they were my family. Oh yeah, somebody I was stationed with, but now I can't find him. I've been told he's dead. But it don't stop me from looking for him. Well, we had over 60 guys in my platoon at graduation, 99% of them. But when you're a Marine, you are a good guy, no matter what, because you are the best, and that's it. Not out of the country with the Marine Corps, but I did with the Air Force. I went to England, went over there, seen a lot of sights, did a lot of crazy stuff with vehicles over there. Called them maybe once a week. At first, yeah. I get very bad homesickness. I guess I'd never even really realized that they did or didn't. Just pour yourself more into what you're doing. That's all you can do. No, I didn't lose any friends going in. Just after we got down to basic, then the guy that I was telling you about, he died down in Galveston, Texas. Went out and ripped off a telephone booth for money, and I guess he went to jail, and somewhere in there he died. So I don't know if it was jail related or where it was related. No, I know if I would have went to Vietnam, I wouldn't have come back alive. Because I was that crazy. Nope. I had the best luck there was having a USMC on my pocket. I did to a degree in the Air Force. We had Shah of Iran come to Kelly Air Force Base, or at Lackland. Well, the FBI come in and said that they wanted troops up there on the front line because they had radicalists coming in to kill the Shah of Iran, and we were ordered to shoot to kill. So here I am laying out there in the bushes waiting for these idiots to show up. Nope. Fear is your friend. You don't get afraid. Oh, a lot of times. Just the weight. It's the biggest culprit of anything. Just waiting, and then your mind gets to play tricks on you. A tank blowing up in front of my, right close to where I was. Yeah, we did. We shot direct fired on it. Oh, I don't know. There's so many that rush into my head that I can't really pick any specific one out. Oh yeah, there's one. Went out on a 21-foot inboard-outboard V-hulled boat out in the ocean, and I never seen the water so clear. And you could see down off the side of the boat, see to the bottom of the ocean, and it was like 2,000 feet deep, and it looks like it's only about 5 feet down below. I'm waking up at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning to reveille. Depends on if you want to hear the gruesome ones or the good ones. Marine Corps, if you want to hear their stories were more to the point of where we had one guy that was in basic training. He was what we called a fat boy. This guy weighed in at probably 500 pounds. Stood 5'2". And our drill instructor, he wanted to get him out of the Marine Corps. And see, we can't send him to the fat boy farm, so he wanted to get him out. So he took bayonets, set him on the floor, blade up, no sheath on it, and had him doing the push-up position over the top of this blades. And he was standing on his back, jumping on him to get him to go down. He got that close to the blade and he wouldn't go any closer. And he quit. He was booted out. That did our unit a lot of good because all we were doing is paying for his mistakes. And see, that's why I say the Marine Corps will protect their own. They will take care of their own selves. You screw up in the Marine Corps will screw you up. They will mess you up bad. Kill you? I don't think they'd go that far, not unless they needed to. Oh, no, I never got in that one. I'd do dead bends and thrusts a lot, yes. But then there was one incident of a guy that I'd met out there when I got out of basic training. And he was a radicalist, and I didn't realize it at the time. And he took off running from the shore patrol, which is a very good friend of mine. He was there that day. And he took off running. He tried to shoot the shore patrol, so they shot him. And I carried it around on me for lifetime that it was my fault. I had him killed. And now it's coming to the realization that, no, I didn't have him killed. He was just the one that was a radicalist. So he died for his own cause, not mine. Well, the civilians treated us pretty good, except for when you walked out and you were in your Marine Corps uniform, everybody thought that you were exemplary, because a Marine is supposed to always be a gentleman above everybody else, because the Marine Corps was the elite, is what they thought, I guess. And I'm sorry, but I'm sort of prejudiced on that point. I think the Marine Corps is the best. Just how it made me feel that alive and young and very vibrant. How much work you can get done with a bunch of guys when the determination is there and you're commanded to do it, you got to just do it, not think about it. Well, we had 6 guys pick up telephone poles and do exercises with them. And I never thought I'd be able to do it, but here's a 180-pound telephone pole. Or more. I don't know exactly what weight it was, but it was about 15 foot long. And here we are, tallest, the littlest guy, and you had to do all the exercises. And if you can't get in there and help, they're going to drop all the weight on you. And it's just right. Hell, my so-called mother thought I was insane. Because I come out of the Marine Corps, she said, don't stay in the Marine Corps, get out of there and go to the Air Force. You're insane. I don't know, because I was acting totally goofy, I guess. I don't know. I didn't see a difference in me. Yep, there's a guy that lives right close to here that I've been very good friends with for a lot of years. A 64 Mercury Comet. Nope, it was in the boneyard because it got flooded out. Was in almost 6 foot of water. Lost. That was my baby. Just odd jobs. Nothing particular. Driving anything. I could drive anything under the sun. Oh, I loved it. No. Just had a stroke is all I've had. Hamburger. I don't know. Just something that was freedom. Or back in the civilian world. Plus I could let my hair grow. Oh, it changed my life immensely. Got me focused on where I wanted to go with my life. Well, trucking was the first priority, but now that sort of got squished. Now all I can do is keep going with this anaerobic and digester and green oil business with dairy cows. Many different ones. I never really stayed with one specific job. Vehicle operations. Because you have freedom, you got freedom, nobody gets into that box, the same area you're in, and you are the best that you can be. Nobody else can be better than you. You are the best. And that's my feeling on everything with life. You got to be the best at what you can be. And if you can't, there ain't no reason breathing. I lived in Independence for quite a long time, and then I moved out of there, got married, and moved out, and been all over, pretty much all over the United States, a lot. Been to Nebraska. Oh, where else have I been? Out of all of them? I would say Idaho. That land out there is beautiful. You got mountains that are all the way around you, all four corners, all the way around. And you got the wind coming through, and when it gets gusting, it gets so high intensity that it can blow the house totally down with just one gust of wind. Then I knew that I was going to be able to go see some of the people that I used to know. I think I would have been a bum, and I wouldn't have been where I'm at now. The Marine Corps? No. I haven't been to a Marine Corps ball yet, and I want to go to one. I'd like to see that out in Washington, D.C. I'd love to go back to MCRD again and see the dorms that I was in and show him what I lived through in the heartbeat. In peacetime, yes. Wartime, no. Because I know what a Marine's job is. No matter what you do, your job could be a mechanic. And your primary job is to kill. That's it. You're a grunt. That's all you are. Air Force, the same way. Gotten very wimpy. I mean, it's so lax, now you can quit. If you don't like what's going on, you say, I quit. And they'll discharge you. When I went through, you didn't get out that easy. There's only two ways you get out. Either you go out in a body bag, or you go out walking on your 2 feet. Let the young ones go in, let the older guys go over there and do their job. And they're very proficient at it. Because the young kids have no knowledge of what war is. War is hell. You go over there and you see little kids. There's an episode of a buddy of mine went over there in Vietnam. He was staying there, and a bunch of kids come up around, a bunch of GIs, Marines, and they were passing out candy bars and cigarettes out to the little kids. Well, this one kid walked up, he had a string wrapped all the way around his waist. He had a bandolier of hand grenades. One pull and all the pins come out. And blew up 15 Marines. So what they did was they got all PO'd, and they went in and opened fire on the whole camp. Just wasted everybody. It's the way it is. War is just that. You gotta protect your own. Stateside it don't happen. Except for with the idiot terrorists. Yeah, toughen up. Because You'll never make it if you don't get tough. By looking at reality, this world don't give you nothing. You got to fight for everything you want and fight hard. It don't give it to you. Feel at least blessed that I'm still alive. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. I don't know, it's just gotten to the point of everybody's backstabbing each other. They're trying to cut each other's throat to get ahead. Why not quit? Just figure out what you want in life and work for it. You earn it. You work for it, then you can say it's mine. Nobody else can take it away from you. But now everybody's saying, well, you owe me this, you owe me this. No, I don't know you diddly. I guess I would say not much, because everything that has happened to me in my life has happened for a reason. And that's the way life is. You look at it as your stepping stones, making you who you are, and making you out to what you will be. See, you can plan that you're going to be a cop or whatever, and that's not set in stone. You can work for that, but it's not inevitable. What you got to look at is where your life is going to take you. And it's like with this stroke, it took me out of the truck driving, but it hasn't taken me out of the desire to have that dairy farm. And that's harder work than the trucking company is. With the cows, full-time work. It takes your life all the time. You put 100% of your life into it. You don't have any free time.
Can you explain this picture?
Yes, that was my picture out of the Marine Corps. That was my dress blues. Well, those were the dress blues that we put on it at the time we went in basic training. And they took that picture so they could send it home to your mom and dad.
Did you feel a great amount of pride when you took it?
I had a lot of pride. I looked like a monkey in it, but oh well. There ain't much I can do about that. Because you don't need to. Because if you're going to kill somebody, can you kill somebody if you're smiling at them? It's a death stare.